Hey guys, in this video, we're gonna be checking out the top 10 best Christmas tree stands that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based on my personal opinion and hours of research. I have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions, and more. If you want to see more information and the updated price, you can check out the description below. Also, make sure to subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 10, we have the Goliath Welded Steel Artificial Christmas Tree Stand. While your artificial Christmas tree may look fresh year to year, its included stand may get warped and tipsy. The Goliath Welded Artificial Christmas Tree Stand is supremely sturdy. With 8 eye bolts to secure the tree in place, along with a heavy-duty powder-coated steel frame, artificial Christmas trees stay firmly in place with this stand. Because the 8 eye bolts are positioned in 2 layers of 4 bolts, it's a bit more difficult to adjust the tree than if there was just 1 layer. But it does add to the stability. Plus, the Goliath stand can only handle artificial trees with poles measuring 1.25 inches or less. Despite its few design flaws, we're impressed by the Goliath Welded Artificial Tree Stand. Its foldable legs make it easy to store, and its durable design keeps it from accruing damage. Moving on, at number 9 we have the Puleo International Rotating Tree Stand. If the holidays are all about spectacle, the Puleo International Rotating Christmas Tree Stand is the best rotating Christmas tree stand. This stand works only on artificial Christmas trees and, once set up, will slowly rotate your tree around 360 degrees. The stand comes with 3 different rings to use that will fit snugly around the tree pole and secure it into the stand, making it suitable for trees of 1.25, 1.5, or 1.75 inch diameter. At the base of the stand is a plug that you'll plug your pre-lit artificial Christmas tree into, rather than straight into the outlet to prevent dangerous tangling or tipping. Once you have the stand plugged in, switch it on and it will light up and slowly spin around. At number 8, we have the Krinner Genie Deluxe L. We breathed a sigh of relief when we opened the Krinner Genie Deluxe box, no assembly required. Its design allows it to handle any tree up to 8 feet tall. However, what sets the Krinner apart is that it requires only 1 person to set up. This German-designed tree stand has the right combination of materials. Plastic makes up the interior and the point of contact with the tree, but most of the gears appear to be steel. Since you water your tree, too much steel isn't good for longevity, and too much plastic can make a tree stand flimsy. After placing the tree into the stand, a foot pedal tightens a steel cable and 5 ratcheting arms around the base of the tree. We found that this system allows for a more even distribution of pressure. During testing, we struck the Deluxe with considerable force and found the extendable legs more than enough to keep our 7.5-foot tall tree from tipping. At number 7, we have the TreeKeeper Tree Storage Bag with Rolling Tree Stand. What if setting up your artificial Christmas tree was as easy as rolling it into place? The TreeKeeper Rolling Tree Stand with Storage Bag makes that dream a reality. The tree stand is designed for artificial trees, and the base comes with accessories that allow it to fit trees with poles less than 1 inch and up to 2 inches. The eye bolts have curved plates on them that curve around the pole for a sturdy grip. Despite being on wheels, this stand didn't budge when we swung a 10-pound weight from it. In fact, it was by far the most stable stand we tested. The wheels lock and unlock with the press of your foot. Having wheels on the stand makes it easy to tote around in case you want to move it while hosting guests. This stand is quite bulky and would be hard to store if it wasn't meant to stay attached to the artificial tree year-round. And it adds about 4 inches in height to your tree, something to be aware of if you lack vertical space. At number 6, we have the Jack Post Oasis 519 Sant Tree Stand. If you're looking for a basic, straightforward Christmas tree stand, consider the Oasis. Made of heavy-duty plastic, it has 5 threaded eye bolts and nuts to secure the tree. The base is medium width at 19 inches and is rated for up to an 8-foot tree. In our knockover tests, the stand did wobble some, but never came close to actually falling over. Just be careful before you install it each year. Ensure that the plastic hasn't cracked so that the water doesn't leak all over your floor and presents. One challenge with installing this tree stand are the nuts. They screw off the ends of the eye bolts easily, particularly when they've already grabbed the tree. If you need to adjust the positioning of the tree, don't drop the nut when backing off any of the bolts. At number 5, we have the Goliath GTS 728 tree stand. The Goliath Christmas tree stand is a solid, high-quality option made from welded steel. The 28-inch leg span provides plenty of support for trees between 5 and 12 feet tall. During our knockover tests, the stand did wobble a small amount, but never came close to toppling over. Assembly is quick and easy, as is actually installing the tree. 2 spikes in the bottom hold the tree securely, while 4 eye bolts provide lateral support from each direction. The watering bowl is a bit on the small side, with only a 0.9-gallon capacity. It's also harder to access than some others, though not so much that you can't water it. The powder coat over the steel will help to reduce the impacts of corrosion from the water. At number 4, we have the Tree Nest Timber Tree Stand. The Tree Nest Timber Christmas Tree Stand steps away from the typical green and red aesthetic of most other stands, offering white, black, and silver options instead, with beech wood legs. It requires a small amount of work to assemble, but once built, it's easy to install a tree up to 9.8 feet tall. This is the only stand tested where the support bolts actually pierce the tree rather than simply pressing against it. While this didn't make a noticeable difference in our testing, we can imagine a house with rambunctious toddlers or a tree-climbing kitty would like that additional support. At number 3, we have the Santa Solutions Christmas Mountains Metal Christmas Tree Stand. The Christmas Tree Company makes a tree stand called Santa's Solution, and unsurprisingly, it is festively painted. We like the sturdy construction, backed with the manufacturer's lifetime guarantee. The exterior is made of steel, while the interior is lined with impact-grade plastic. The plastic tub on the inside can hold up to 1.5 gallons of water. Setup was fairly involved and required at least 2 people. Following the instructions to a T, we lifted the tree straight up to screw in a plastic base, which sits inside the tree stand. This base elevates the tree, providing stability as well as room so the tree can absorb water. At number 2, we have the CINCO EXPRESS C-152E 8 feet Christmas tree stand. If you're looking for an American-made Christmas tree stand that just gets the job done, then you should check out the CINCO EXPRESS C-152E. We particularly like the bolts, which have handles that save fingers from endless twisting. After setting up the tree, our testing showed this stand excels at stability. When struck, it barely moved an inch. The bottom has a lattice texture to help the stand grip the floor. This tree stand is low maintenance. It can hold up to 1.3 gallons of water, so for an 8-foot tall tree, you should only have to water it every 1 to 3 days. The majority of the construction is plastic, save for the galvanized steel spikes on the bottom and the bolts. And finally, at number 1, we have the Bloem Family Christmas Tree Stand. The Bloem Tree Fam Christmas Tree Stand was one of our favorites, with a white bucket and cylindrical wooden legs. However, in reality, the legs simply aren't very stable. Held into the steel slots with nothing but pressure screws, they flex easily. There's no doubt that over time they will snap. Additionally, this is the only Christmas tree stand that we were able to knock over, and it didn't take much effort at all. Unfortunately, as good as this stand looks, it's just not stable enough, particularly not for homes with kids or pets. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.